Hi, I'm Jay Goldman, and you are watching Status Update on Butterscotch.com. Today, we're going to take a look at tools for Twitter. So we've talked in the past about how to add tools into Twitter, and today we're going to take a look at some of the really great places that you can go to find them and the different kinds of tools that are actually out there. A lot of the tools that people are using are actually Twitter clients. So everybody knows you can use Twitter through the web at twitter.com, but there are a whole bunch of other clients that you can use to access Twitter that may actually give you a lot more features that you're looking for or be more convenient if you're, say, on a mobile device, for example. So one of the ones that people use a lot is actually Tweetdeck. It's available on the desktop. It's actually an Adobe Air application, so it'll run under any platform that supports Adobe Air. It's also an iPhone and iPad version. I'm not a huge fan of the iPhone and iPad versions, but you should totally check them out, especially if you're a big fan of the desktop. What I really like about the desktop version is it gives you all of those columns so that you can access, especially if you're on a big screen, you can see a whole bunch of columns of stuff. You can set up search columns, all that kind of thing. So Tweetdeck, great client, especially if you're doing a lot of monitoring or involved in a lot of different conversations. If you're doing a lot of Twitter stuff with, say, for a company or a brand, or there are a few of you who are managing the same Twitter account, so maybe you share an account with a bunch of friends, you might want to look at something like HootSuite. There's actually 3 apps that are kind of out there now. So HootSuite, CoTweet, and Tap11 is sort of the new player in this area. And those will give you the ability to kind of share an account between a few different people, and you'll be able to sort of see who had responded to tweets. You can assign tweets to other people. There's a bunch of different analytics and stuff built into them. Hootsuite's probably my favorite of the 3, but they're all pretty decent, so check out those 3. And I think Tap11 may still be in a beta, so you may need to wait a little while to gain access to it totally. There are a bunch of Twitter clients that are available on some of the mobile platforms and that kind of thing that do things that are sort of separate from the way that most Twitter clients work. So Twitter themselves have official clients out for BlackBerry and iPhone, and I believe Android as well. There are some other Twitter clients out there that you may want to take a look at because they give you really different sets of functionality. And one of those is Tweetagora, and it's a fairly new player in the space, but it's got some really awesome stuff in it around conquering the sort of noise to signal ratio that people talk about on Twitter. If you follow a lot of people, you get a lot of noise. And so Tweetagora includes a bunch of ways for you to filter down the sort of things that are being said in your Twitter stream and filter it into sort of specific agoras that you can go in and look at when you just want to get updates around a specific topic. So if you find that you're overwhelmed by the fire hose of stuff from people that you're following, but you don't want to unfollow anybody, take a look at Tweetagora on the iPhone as a way to filter that stuff down. If you're looking for tools, a great place to start looking for them is actually 140.com. So 140.com is it's a directory of Twitter applications. It was actually launched by @Pistachio, who's a fantastic Twitter user and awesome content in her Twitter screen. And you'll find it's broken down into sort of platforms. So you can see down the left here, we've got kind of mobile, tablet, desktop, and browser. And then we've got a whole bunch of categories. If you're looking for something, for example, around analytics, right now they've got 126 applications in there around analytics. So you can click on the analytics section and you'll see a whole bunch of those applications. Most of the ones that are up here will actually connect to your Twitter account through OAuth, which we've talked about in a past episode. So check butterscotch.com if you want some more information about OAuth and how that whole sort of thing works. So I'm Jay Goldman. This has been Status Update. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time.